Look, I didn't watch this movie. I knew better than that. Jacob, did you actually watch it? I genuinely do not know if you watched it.
I haven't mustered the energy to watch it yet.
Did
I
Nerdigans
There,
just
watch
like
it?
No, I did not watch it. I'm First of all, I'm poor, and second of all, I'm
so
too lazy to pirate.
we're a
oh,
representation of why this film made such a little bit of money over the last. I think it's at what was the latest update on this box office? Why I think it just crossed
let's
90
see.
million worldwide, and it's been out for almost a full week now.
It has
Yeah,
passed, yeah,
not
90 million worldwide as of right now on the numbers, which is as close as a two official we can get.
Yeah, and
trash.
as it says, overwhelming dislike. It apparently beat Dragon Ball Evolution.
As
What a
like the
puke.
most disliked rated movie on IMDb. This is to Richard's point, like this is a movie. There's so many things that went wrong with this movie. Don't let Disney try to, you know, make right now they're trying to make the narrative that, oh, the movie failed because of Rachel Zegler's politics, which yes, I'm sure that had an effect, and we can debate all about the Israel Palestine. Well, we don't want to because it's whatever, but like that's a whole separate conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But a movie doesn't fail this bad unless everybody collectively goes, "Oh, this sucks." Right?
Like, put it to you this way: they can blame her. Sure, she definitely played a major role in it, but at the end of the day, who hired her in the first place?
Right.
That would be you.
Exactly. You guys did that. You guys said, go off. You hired her, let her off the leash, like you
Mhm.
let her off the chain. You didn't put any of those restrictions in her contract. That's on you guys. You
But
can't
here's the
dump this
thing:
off on
you
us.
hired this Gienta because in your mind you were going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to get all those people who are going to make comments about her not being white. We'll call them racist and phobes, all
Yup.
this stuff. And then all of a sudden she went free Palestine. Everyone's like, oh no.
Right, right,
It's
right.
like,
Like I guarantee you to that point, like all that stuff that she was saying about like, oh, it's outdated, the prince is creepy.
Mhm.
I guarantee you guys that was a line Disney was supporting. At that
Yeah.
point, they were like, yes, that is sort of the pitch we're making for this version of Snow White. I mean, we've seen it with every one of the remakes beforehand, right? One of the jokes, I know I've joked about this with Jacob before, but all these new remakes, one of the only changes they ever make is they always add one song, and it's a random ass like girl power, girl boss, I'm the strongest song. The funniest
I'm
one
just
is
a
from
girl.
that's a better one. That is a way better song. And oh wait, I know what you're referencing now. Never mind. That is not a better use
I
of that
thought I
song.
always knew I'd be your
Whoosh.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Can't listen to that anymore. Just can't do it. It
Without seeing
hurts.
that.
Yep.
That line of like, oh, the old movie is bad, blah 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 blah. That backfired probably more than anything for
Mhm.
them because
Mm.
like I grew up or I at least went to high school in the like northern suburbs of San Diego, right? Like San Marcos, you know what I'm talking about, Jacob. Uh and there's a lot of, your basic white people who live around that area, especially basic white women. That you would think that would be still, even if it's, they're race swapping, they don't care. They're, oh, princess movie, let's go take our kids, let's go do that. I have never seen my entire, like all of the like blonde white women I knew were just like, this is how, like, why would you trash this movie? Like, how dare you? Like, we love this movie. And not just the blonde white women, the Mexican women, like everybody, like women loved this. And then they go, no, it's all creepy and bad. And that was what sunk them, I think, because I genuinely had real life conversations with people going like, have you heard about this? That the actress said, I don't agree with that. And I'm just like, oh, you guys really stepped in it now.
Oh,
Well,
but
I will
and
say this.
hold
I'll
on.
just say this just real quick. San Marcos, for those of you guys who have never been to San Diego, San Marcos is what people who live in North County consider the ghetto to be because they've never actually been anywhere remotely near
Oh,
an
I
actual
know.
ghetto.
Oh, trust me, they thought they were really tough, but I moved up from Spring Valley and I was like, you guys are all weenies.
But what I was going to say is that something that I have seen are the dwarves. That's what it's generally hated about this movie is the dwarves, how they use the really crappy CGI on him. And also the dwarves are creepy as fuck too. Oh my god, they're so
I
creepy.
mean, ultimately, this is a film that managed to piss off everyone. everyone you could possibly think of had a reason to not like this film. It really didn't matter where on the political spectrum you
No.
line on. Everyone had their own specific reason to not watch this movie. And guess what? No one watched this movie. And now you guys are looking at what, a $300 million loss?
At
If
least.
that-
Like if that, because I feel like this is another one of those Brave New World situations, right? Where we know they had to reshoot large parts of this movie. Again, how are they fudging it? I'm sure it's more than 300. It's probably closer to 4, knowing their budgeting lately. Like, this is just, even if you ignore Zegler and the politics, like, I think it's just people know these movies suck nowadays, right? Like, if nobody
you would
hears
hope by now they're starting to figure it out.
Right, I know. Like, a lot of people, I'm probably being hopeful. You're right, Jacob. But like, I do know that more and more people are recognizing, like, a live action adaptation. Okay, what's the point of that?
They're just waiting for that one guy in the back to go, "Hey, yo, this shit ass."
They really kind of are. We do need that, like, one moment where it, like, breaks the illusion for Disney. Just somebody needs to stand up at, like, a stockholders meeting and do that or something, because
They did.
doing
Perlmutter came through. Remember?
That's true, but then it became it's corporate, blah 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 blah. I just need, like, one dude who really, maybe he has like $5 worth of stock.
Mhm.
He just goes to a meeting like, "You suck." These
You
movies
need Charleston White. That's who you
Yes.
need. You need Charleston White to show up.
I don't think she's ugly, but like, especially like earlier on in her career, she was just way too small for my liking. It's like, I feel
Yeah.
like I can literally like wrap my entire fist around, like, her bicep. Going all
Like,
the way
Like,
even when she was Wonder Woman, she was like really tiny, and that was like
That was my
biggest
problem.
criticism. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like, at least get some definition.
There are so many female bodybuilders that are actors that do. We've seen this in Tokusatsu. There's so many female bodybuilders that could have handled Wonder Woman. Really, I'm not a big fan of Ronda Rousey's politics and her personality,
Or
but
acting.
her being She
Yeah,
Thor,
right.
well, her being She Thor probably would have worked out okay.
Or wrestling.
Well, you
That-
know what I mean, because
Or laughing
physically
at
she would have
She-Thor.
matched up. You know?
Yeah. Her being a She-Thor would have been better than that.
I don't know a tall, dark-haired woman in bodybuilding because I'm not that guy. That's not my space. I don't pursue female bodybuilders. I like tall women, but I don't pursue
Right,
I don't
yeah,
have a
right,
muscle
like-
mommy
types,
fetish.
you know? I don't do that. I just
Well,
have a
it's like,
tall lady
there's
thing.
there's
That's
like
all.
muscle mommy, and then there's like the like competition, like lifters. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
where,
I
like,
don't
that's
go
where it
there
starts getting
either.
wild.
It's not my nature.
There's
Right.
muscle mommy, and then there's you're just on steroids. Like,
Yeah.
aggressively on steroids.
So I'm
Your
not familiar
moves are
with.
just plates.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with who would have been a good Wonder Woman as far as physique goes and height, but I always think of Lucy Lawless, Xena. When I think of
She-
who
she
would have
would've
been
been-
a great
Well, of
Wonder
course,
Woman,
of course.
90s Xena would have nailed it.
Before menopause, obviously. But,
Well, you know. But that's what I mean is that like Lucy
Now she
Lawless
can play
had that.
Hippolyta. Yeah.
Lucy had like the appropriate body build for it. Like even Linda Carter was a little too twiggy.
I actually
know?
agree. I like her as that, and I think she visually looks really good. But I do agree, like, a little twiggy for what Wonder Woman should technically be.